What's up, guys? Dude, it's been a while uploading anything new to the YouTube channel, and the whole reason I do this YouTube channel is to help those who are dealing with addiction or alcoholism or just need a little bit of motivation, in their life, man. I don't really have anything too interesting. It's just did the biggest deal in my life to date, pretty much, and still kind of amazing when I look back when I was in rehab and just to think what sobriety has brought me. But me and my wife Ashley, we just purchased our first house. Super exciting, a lot of hard work, getting to this point in my life. But yeah, I've just been so busy with that. I haven't been able to do my podcast or, like I said, the YouTube show. So this is just giving a little quick check-in. This stuff helps me in my sobriety, doing my podcast or doing this when I have a good topic or something that will actually help somebody, and getting those responses. And I try and respond to the people that are really looking for help. Sometimes I'll even give them my number, get their number, and have one-on-one talk. It's sad, like 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, I built a relationship up with this guy. I don't want to say his name, and his family. He was dealing with heroin addiction, never met the guys from the East Coast, and his mom, it was just sad because it just reminded me of my mother, what I put her through. And I was talking to her, he was looking to go to rehab and whatnot, had a really good family, and I guess he was doing good after talking to me and after talking to family. He was going to meetings. He had like 2 weeks of sobriety, and then his uncle found him. He found him dead on the side of his house. He went out, relapsed, and overdosed and died, man. And that really, it stuck with me. I think, man, what if I could have said something else? What if I could have got him into? I don't know. Obviously, can't help anybody, but I know that this stuff, what I'm doing and what we talk about and the people I bring on, it's real stuff. You're not going to see this stuff on social media or any of those platforms, because it's all about showing how great your life is, how good, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to post when you have a big pimple on your face. You're not going to post when you're having a relationship fight or when you're dealing with alcohol or drugs or anything. You're not going to post that. So when you go on people's social media sites, don't always think it's all what you see, like I even do it. I'll post a good picture, but like I'm having a horrible shitty day, but you're not going to see that. You're going to see and you're going to judge me from what I post. And I just know from me being open and the people that have reached out to me that, man, everybody deals with issues. So if you're out there and you're dealing with drug addiction or alcoholism, don't be scared to go ask for help. And I think just the word drug addict, it took me a while to admit, I'm a recovering drug addict. And even just to say that, because in my family, dude, my dad, my mom, they never drank, they never partied. So to say their son is a drug addict, it's a hard one, but really, man, I'm proud to say it, that I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, straight up, and you just would not believe how many people are dealing with that, and it could happen from having a couple beers after work, what you deserve, and then, just doing that over years, and then whatever, you might get in a divorce. There's so many things that life throws at you that could totally take you, you're on a good path and take you curve right so quick before you even know what hit you, and it happens so much. And even drugs, dude, like you break an arm, they give you pain pills, you might like the way they feel, you might have a crazy doctor, like there's a lot of them that will keep on prescribing the pills deal. And then 3 months, when you try and not take them, you're going to feel like shit, and you're going to realize the only way to feel better is by keep on taking those pills. And that's how it starts. And then you start taking Norcos. Once you're taking so many and your body's used to it, you don't feel the effect. And then you're going to move to Oxycontin. Then when you start losing everything like I did, and like 99% of the other people, you realize you do heroin. Same thing, a lot cheaper. And then that's how it happens. That's literally how easy and fast it can happen. So just do not feel ashamed. There's so many other words, I'm just drawing a blank. But don't feel bad And don't think you're a horrible person, a shitty person, a person your parents didn't raise, that if you fell in that rut, man. A real man and a real strong person, men, women, is what you do to pick up yourself from falling down in life. You know, it was crazy the first day when I went into rehab, just tripping, dude. I'm like, oh my God, this is the shit like you see in movies and TVs. How did I end up? And like 3 days into it, 2 days into it, I realized how rad of an experience it was. It was nothing what you think, and it saved my life, man. And everything I say, for those who follow me, how maybe it's like it's not bragging when I say like how much I love my truck, or it's just like I'm proud of it because I lost everything, man. My credit score was a low 200 out of rehab. I was living on an EBT card, you know. My credit score just hit 800 a couple months ago. I didn't do anything special. Just instead of throwing bills away, that's what I was doing back in the day. Because why would I pay a bill when I can go get a gram of heroin? You know, it didn't make sense. So I was just throwing bills, just throwing them away. You know, I thought that would solve the problem until it caught up with me and really caused a lot of problems, you know. And then, you know, so anyways, out of rehab, I just being a normal person, paying bills, going to work. Life is so easy. And I think people that come out of addiction and they make sobriety number one, they're gonna realize how life is so marvelous and beautiful, and like how easy life is. Because after you live in the life of being an addict and having to get through the week, the day, the minute on some sort of substance, and then figuring out it's going to last me 3 days. What am I going to do to get me through? And it's just a never-ending cycle, and it's so gnarly, the withdrawals, everything you have to do to get your stuff. So after you put that aside and you wake up every morning feeling a million times better than any drug you did, just being sober, yeah, life is pretty easy, you know? It truly is. And I've heard it a bunch, you know, like you're lucky you got all these hookups, it's easy for you. Yeah, you know, I get that part. Maybe I met a lot of good people in my heyday when I was riding, but I didn't let my ego get in the way out of rehab. Out of rehab, I didn't try and go find, you know, a gnarly job, because who I used to be. Dude, I was printing t-shirts from my buddy. I got a job printing t-shirts. Dude, that's like physical labor, dude. Just standing up 8 hours a day. I was making $12 an hour. I put my ego to the side. I went in there every single day for about a year and a half. I even had to rob my buddy's mountain bike there because I didn't have a license. I tell this story a lot. So nothing was giving me out of rehab. And then that turned into people see me. Everyone started to see that I was doing good. I was serious. More opportunities open. But I've been in different rehabs, meetings, and I've seen people that have been complete homeless, no parents, and they made sobriety number one and they're on top. That's why I'm so confident in saying, I don't care what kind of story you have, what kind of upbringing, how messed up it was for you, you can get your life back. If you make sobriety number one, you have that determination to change your life. It's not all about just stop using, you know, you gotta go to meetings, you gotta make it a way of life. You got to put the work in, you know. It doesn't come. It's not like you just go to rehab and you get it all back. You got to be determined, and you just got to put the work in, man. And my life is amazing right now, and the coolest thing in my life is having a platform like this, my podcast, and just social media, how I can reach out and tell people how rad being sober is, and that there is a way out. And, you know, I've been able to talk to a lot of people, and I've got to help a lot of people. I got over like 10 people in the rehabs, and I think 9 out of the 10, they're back. They got their lives back. They got their jobs. 2 of them got married. I mean, and that's a really good feeling. I didn't do anything. Maybe I just gave them a little bit of motivation, but they were the ones that put the work in, did what they had to do, and they got their lives back. So what I'm saying is, for me to be able to do this is it just really helps me. And even if I have 2 people that listen to this, but they need the help, I'll always do it for those 2 people or 1 person, man. If I can help 1 person, it's all worth it. So pretty much just doing a little check-in, you guys. Thank you so much for everything, all the comments. I try and respond. YouTube, I gotta get more in with that because I really don't respond to a whole lot on that. It's just I'm super busy with all these different platforms like you have in 2019. So I'm trying hard, but anybody out there watching this dealing with addiction or alcoholism, please know that you can get your life back, okay? I was jacked up on drugs and alcohol for 16 years. Every single day I was on something. 3 DUIs. I lost everything to my name after making it to the top. Not the top, but for me it was the top, becoming a pro dirt bike rider, doing what I've always dreamt, and I lost. I threw that career out. I should have died a million times. I've seen too many people to list die in front of me from drugs, alcohol, and I hate it. You know, I truly hate it. I love seeing people get their lives back and just having that second chance. So that's why I'm going to do this and always do this. So just please, anybody out there, please know you can get your life back, and try and start uploading more videos, better videos, and just keep on doing what I'm doing. But thank you guys, and yeah, much love. Do not give up if you're dealing with addiction. Please don't give up. Go reach out to a loved one. Go hit up a meeting. They're free. They're everywhere. Google it. Look into a rehab, a treatment center. Just know that you can get your life back, and you will have a second chance. Even 15 chances. Last thing, I always go on and on when I'm trying to close this out, but Brandon Novak from Jackass, Viva La Bam, he's my friend. He went to rehab 13 times. The 13th time, it stuck. Now I just saw him on Channel 11 News because he's going all around the U.S. speaking at colleges and rehab centers. He's the guy, he's a spokesman for recovery. So to see how low he was, he went to rehab 13 times. Now he's like literally traveling the world on the news, talking, helping, and teaching people about recovery and sobriety. It just shows that it can be done. So I'm going to close it out on that. Thank you guys. Love you guys. I'm out. Thank you.